today we are going to be finishing out the alphabet lore. Okay, here we go. We've already watched 3 minutes of this video, and this is by Game Tune, so we'll see what happens.
G, who had been in love with her for as long as he could remember.
Oh, that's right. G is in love with P.
As a chance to steal N's semicolon gem. With his new power in hand, he retreated back to his cavernous lair.
So P basically beat up F
for good. After losing the semicolon crystal, N became normal once again.
No, that's so sad.
By his failure, L and O flew away. One letter in particular, Q, frantically crawled towards the other letters. He seemed desperate to tell them something, but his slow, snail-like body never allowed him to fully reach them. It didn't take long for F to claim another
that's
victim.
right.
He attacked R and dragged him back to his fortress with I, E, and D. With F lost again, the others needed direction. The letters M, A, and P came together to
This is so good, bro.
To track down F's location. He was heading straight for S.
Isn't S?
Oh, the heroes were too late to save S.
He's a snake.
Had been eaten by F. Slurped down like a spaghetti noodle.
Slurped down like a spaghetti. Bro, come on, we could have went without that.
L were the first to arrive. They tried to
look at O, why is he so buff?
With their magical auras. But F had become too powerful. He easily shrugged off their attacks using the semicolon gem he stole from N earlier. And wasted no time collecting the colon and period gems from L and O.
Dude, N was actually really strong.
The energy of the punctuation crystals flowing through him. Soon, no one would be strong enough to defeat him, and his plan would be complete. After that, F attacked T, smashing him like a hammer into the ground. The other letters tried to stand up to F, but not even M in all his super strength could do any damage to him.
He just ate it off of him, bro. He literally
stole M's common crystal. The only one that stood even the slightest chance was P. She bolted around with supersonic speed.
She's so fast.
Exclamation point gem. She was able to land several mighty blows against F, knocking him down to the ground. Still, she was no true match for him. As she charged up her beam attack, F was able to strike her with the Kama freeze ray he had just stolen from M, leaving her locked in time. F has won, with 4 of the 6 punctuation gems in hand.
Yeah, but you know why he won, though. You guys already know. They were all mean to him.
That is, except for C, who had always been brave in the face of danger. Unfortunately, that was his undoing. F viciously attacked C, shredding him like old newspaper. F's work here was done. He flew away with P. The others mourned the loss of their friend C, but realized
it's actually so sad.
If they would ever defeat F, they would have to
get creative. You want to feel bad for Elemental P, but you don't realize that
with you
they're literally
a weapon. Surely
bullies.
This would be the answer to all their problems, right? One blast and their nightmare could be all over.
There you go.
They fired F just as he was about to attack V. A direct hit. G, U, and N all rejoice. It was finally over.
No, it's not finally over.
Until they realized F had more tricks up his sleeve. Somehow, he was able to disguise P as himself. G hadn't saved the day. He had shot his love. And with that, a new word inside N's mind is formed. Coward. N thought back to everyone that had died or been captured. How no one was able to save them, including Elemental P, the supposed saviors.
So how are they gonna do it then?
How was he going to stand up to F now? Meanwhile, F went back to his mountain to prepare for the final phase of his evil plan before being stopped in his tracks by X.
That's right!
X was a noble warrior. His beaming asterisk gem glistened in the air. His special power was the ability to clone himself. Identical copies of X started to spread out far and wide, surrounding F in waves. The strategy worked. F was perplexed by the clones. He had no idea
until he drops all the gems.
So, he surrendered his gems. Being the chivalrous ninja he was, X obliged and put down his gem as well.
Not a smart move.
But chivalry can also be foolish. Without the element of surprise, X
he should have just blasted him right there.
Dispatched by F and his mighty jaws. And with him defeated, F was able to steal his crystal. Now only 1 punctuation gem remained out of his grasp.
Was it the question mark, right?
As Lai mourned the loss of X, F began to set his trap. He plopped against the sides of the wall, creating oozing puddles of disgusting black goo. Then he vomited up S, locking him and R in chains alongside I.
This is actually so crazy, bro. The way they read this and everything is literally amazing.
Clearly, he was trying to spell out something. It seemed that F no longer needed the gems. The crystals placed themselves along the path inside the mountain as a sort of trail heading straight for F.
Mugen. All right, everybody comment Mugen down below, dude.
As a sort of trail heading straight for F.
All right, there we go. We need Mugen to enter the chat, please.
The other letters cautiously entered. N, transfixed, started to pick up the gems one by one as his team was slowly picked apart. M, U, G, A,
and
all
N.
taken away by the gross black.
Wait, never mind. N is alive, so.
F. It seemed as if N would be next. A giant set of sharp teeth filled the tunnel like a flood, and N was forced to flee. But instead of killing N, it led him all the way to F's inner sanctum.
He needs to grab that asterisk right there.
Wasted no time retrieving the last of the punctuation gems and transforming into his final form, unleashing an attack of rainbow energy directly at F.
What? He's the little hair, bro. The hair gets me.
And had done it. He defeated F with the power of love. Or was it actually the power of evil? As N got closer, he finally realized what F was trying to spell. The word friends. No one knew how or what F was planning, except the wise Q, who had finally managed to catch up to the others. Q explained to everyone the prophecy he had foretold long ago. F and the other letters used to be younger, so young in fact that they were all lowercase. And everyone
they were
got
all
along,
friends.
playing and dancing. That is, of course, until L and O decided to beat up N. L launched O like a slingshot towards the sad little letter and then mocked his insignificance. F, being the good friend he was, decided to pull off a hilarious prank as revenge. He corralled up the letter A, R, and T to help him spell fart. The gross flatulence as a result was loud and stinky enough to be heard throughout the entire alphabet, even killing H. But L and O would not be made fools of. They smacked F around, stomping and squishing him. It was so sad that the tears F cried became hard and crystallized into the punctuation gems we know today. They pushed F in R-I-C-K to force him to spell one of the only forbidden words in the dictionary. Frick. The other letters were disgusted. How could he? They all teamed up to beat up F even more.
Bro, so this makes me not feel bad for what F did at all.
Around, blasting out his teeth, even tripping him. F continued to cry. His final tear became the question mark crystal, the last gem to be completed. It seemed like no one cared for F anymore, so he ran away to the mountain in solitude. As the years passed, F grew older and more bitter. He became an uppercase letter and started preparing his scheme.
Good.
Deep down, F wasn't evil. He was just lonely and heartbroken, and wanted nothing more to be loved once again by his old friends. You see, it's important to realize that no one letter is good or bad.
We never saw T, did we? Bro, it looks like a hammerhead shark.
They all come together to make something bigger than themselves. An alphabet united can quickly become untied, and real fun so easily turns into funeral.
Oh my! All right, bro, they're really playing with us now.
In the end, the alphabet is what you make of it, and some of the deepest wounds can only be cured by time, and some restful sleep.
Dude, Z looks crazy. He's like the grandfather of all this, dude. All right, you guys, listen, if you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. It's literally free. And make sure to go check out Game Tunes. I will see you guys in the next video.